What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the TD Podcast. Today is our bonus episode of the week. We are going to be doing our weekly pick'ems, our survivor, and our bet of the week. But before we get all to that, we have a new little part of our episodes we're going to be doing. It's called our First and 10. Typically, it's going to be a recap of like what happened throughout the week, what happened last week, all that fun stuff. But with it being the first time, we're just going to let you guys know what's going on in this episode and what this is going to look like in the next little bit. The first and 10 could be news, it could be like just our recap of the video, etc., etc. So this episode is going to be shorter. The goal is to be like 20 minutes long, hopefully. So we're each going to have 3 pick'ems from the week. If you don't know what a pick'em is, we're going to be choosing 3 games each, whether it be money line, a spread, or an over/under. That's going to be our pick'em for the week. Our goal is, I believe, we're going to keep track of our record. And then we're also going to have a survivor pick. That's going to be just choose one team each week to beat their opponent and try to make it through the season. It sounds a lot easier than it is, but after you pick a team, you can't pick them again. So we're also going to keep track of that. And then also our bets of the week. Hopefully we can win you guys and us some money throughout the season and see how that goes. With that, it's going to be plus 500 is the goal. I think we have a pretty good one for you guys for week 1. See what we can get for you guys, see what we can get for us. Without further ado, let's get into our weekly pick'ems. I will kick off with my first 3 and see what you got for yours. So, for my first 3, we've got the Cardinals over New Orleans money line. It's just straight up, Cardinals beat the New Orleans Saints. You don't got that one, do you?
Are we betting on this, or that we're just picking
No.
games?
Yeah, we're just picking
not money line up.
So I'm choosing money line or spread or over under, but I'm not betting it. It's just what I'm going off of. I'm going off of like the money lines and stuff.
I say we just kind of just pick them as
Just straight up?
Cares? Not even
Just straight up. Okay, we'll
we'll
do that next week.
We're in the pick'em league.
We'll do that next week.
Pick'em league. So.
Yeah, I do have a pick'em league, so I can do that too. But yeah, I'll do that next week because this one is I need this one now. Denver over Tennessee. I have Broncos beating the Titans. And then the Raiders hit the spread over 2.5. They're currently plus 2.5 against the Patriots. I think they win that game, or it's a lot closer than that. So those are my 3. So we got Cardinals beat the Saints, Broncos beat the Titans, and the Raiders are plus 2.5.
So my 3, I have the Niners winning straight up. I think they give Sam Darnold a bunch of trouble. So I'm liking that. The Buccaneers, yeah, it's a divisional game. They play the Falcons at Atlanta. I don't think Michael Penix is completely there. I think he's going to have a good game. I think he's going to have a few turnovers, maybe a fumble interception is going to hold them back. Excuse me. And I have the Commanders over the Giants. I think the Commanders are ready. They're built, and the Giants just, they're in a make or break. Do we give it to Dart? Do we settle and try to keep winning games? I don't really know if they have a full identity yet. And so I have Niners, Buccaneers, and Commanders. And in your case, all money lines.
All right, sounds good. So now we get to the fun part. This is where everything is on the table, because the survivor pick, in a perfect world in the survivor league, it's you pick the team, and if you lose that game, you're done. Like, you're out. But for this scenario, we won't do that, but we will keep track as well. So we've got 2 things where we're kind of competing against each other. And then the third, the bet that we're doing for the week is going to be us collaborating, putting our minds together, and seeing what we can do there. So, do you want to kick off your survivor pick?
Yeah, my survivor pick, as I'm currently looking at it right now, I don't remember who I had actually. So we're going to we can't use the Eagles, by the way. We want to be known. We cannot use the Eagles. We both said Eagles at the same time and thought of it, and it just can't use the Eagles.
Yeah. So in preparation for this, we're never going to share each other's picks, just so it's level playing ground. Yeah, awesome.
My survivor pick this week is the Denver Broncos.
Okay, so that fits with my pick'em, so I'm down for that. My survivor pick is the Bengals. I will probably be fading the Browns a lot. I don't expect the Browns to be good. So I'm going to pick the Bengals, even though it's a divisional matchup, which kind of scares me. Unless something crazy happens, I don't think the Browns win. So yeah, that's my survivor. So I have the Bengals, no Browns. Hopefully that never happens. I have the Bengals, and then Dak has the Broncos. Now for our bet of the week. We will be using DraftKings.
Tail of the TD.
Yeah.
Tail of the TD.
Tail of the TD. Apparently that's a betting term. I don't know all the terms.
You tail 'em.
I
Follow 'em.
I
Like
just
a tail,
bet.
Right? You know
I
your
just
little
bet.
tail? You follow your tail?
I don't know. But our tail of the week is going to be under Minnesota versus Chicago. So under in points,
40. That's 44.5.
44.5. Minus 2.5 49ers. We already talked about it before the show. Dak will be hearing from me if they don't hit this. The
At least 3.
Cardinals money line, because again, the Saints are probably going to stink too. And then an Omari and Hampton touchdown. So again,
So
our
what we're
goal
scared about.
our goal is to have a plus 500 bet and to use a over under a spread, a money line, and an anytime touchdown scorer. So again, this week it's going to be an under.
Plus 1,008 odds, by the way. You bet $1, you win 11. You bet $10, you win $110. So great odds from the week 1.
Yeah.
We really, really like here.
And we will be using DraftKings for this as well. No sponsor because that's cute. But DraftKings is better than FanDuel. So in my opinion. So again, we got under Minnesota versus Chicago. Minus 2.5 49ers. Arizona money line, and an Omarion Hampton touchdown. So short, sweet, and to the point. A quick little 7-minute episode for you guys. Pin that down. Maybe don't bet it. Just see what we let us get some wins under our belt, and then you guys can be like,
Nah, Taylor.
unless you guys just trust us. I mean, I would trust us. We will both be placing that bet. So
We're coming out hot.
yeah, coming out hot.
It's happening.
So just keep that all in mind. Don't forget to check in with our full episode of our fantasy football. We'll be releasing also this week. We did a double recording, so no, I'm not wearing the same shirt twice this week. This is the same day, so don't worry. I'm not a nasty human, unless you think Raiders fans are whatever. No. So yeah, just a short little episode for you guys. We got this done in about 10 minutes, so that's looking sweet. Keep you guys going with your day. Get you guys some money. Get us some money. Get us some competition going in our lives. So with all that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, especially if we hit. Don't forget that. And yeah, don't forget that the TD Podcast and now we know ball.